If you provoke a fight, don't cry when the punches come. If you bomb a sovereign state, don't act surprised when they respond. This ain't a game. This ain't a drill. This is consequence. Israel lit the match. Iran didn't start this fire, but now they're walking through it like warriors, and suddenly the bully got a black eye, and he's praying out to Big Brother America to come hold him. Help us, Washington. We didn't think they'd fight back. Well, guess what? The days of getting hit without hitting back are over. Iran stood up, and that shook the Zionist throne, because they never expected resistance, just obedience. Now let me say this plain. You don't have to like Iran. You don't have to agree with Iran. But if you believe in justice, if you believe in dignity, you better stand with the defenseless. Because right now, Israel ain't fighting for survival. It's fighting to keep domination. And Iran is answering a slap with a fist. They're used to bombing cities and watching the world do nothing. But this time, the world watched Tehran rise. This time, there was an answer. And now the empire's golden child is shaky. Don't come crying now. When Palestinians cry, you look away. When Yemen starves, you fall silent. But when Tel Aviv trembles, you empty your treasury. This isn't about democracy. This is about loyalty to power. This is about who gets to kill and still be called innocent. But something's different. People are waking up. Truth is louder than propaganda now. You don't have to love the fighters, just love the people who can't defend themselves. Because the innocent don't have mitzvahs, they have prayers. And right now, those prayers are louder than ever. To Israel, I say this, you started this, you live with it. To America, don't sell your soul to defend arrogance. The defenseless are not statistics. They are people, they are children, they are homes, they are voices that the bombs try to silence. But they will not be erased.